Good afternoon, and let's look at what the market is doing this afternoon, as well as which are the individual stock movers in trade. So starting with talking about the markets, both the benchmark indices are down more than 0.5% in trade, trading lower today in the red, and Sensex down more than 200 points, trading around the 52,500 levels, while Nifty down around more than 70 points, trading around the 15,791 levels. Now, talking about the top Nifty gainers in trade, we do have let's see which are the top gainers in trade and the top losers in trade as well. So among the top top losers, you do have Adani Ports, Tata Steel, which are the top losers in trade as well today. And other than that, obviously the Nifty among infra sector-wise, infra, metals, power, indices, all these have fallen in trade. So surely pressure coming in over there. Now talking about the broader markets also, performing it in tandem with the benchmark indices and trading in the red as well, down almost 0.5% in trade as well. So surely that's what the market is up to this afternoon. Now let's look at the individual gainers and losers in trade. We have Jubilant Foodworks, which is doing quite well in trade today. It's up almost 4% in trade after Jefferies has actually maintained a buy call on the stock price, as well as they've raised their target price to 3,700 from previously 3,050 rupees per share. Now the brokerage firm also believes that the company has reported an inline set of numbers though this time around, but the growth looks strong, even though it's aided by the low base. So they are quite positive on this stock, and they have raised the target price as well. So surely let's keep an eye out on that. RITES also in focus, up as much as 1% in trade after the company has emerged as the lowest bidder for two packages totaling to around 1,741 crores for railway electrification works. So one is in the south western railway side, and the other one is the north eastern side. So surely keeping an eye out on RITES as well today, up as much as 1% in trade. KEC International, other stock which has been buzzing in trade, up almost 2% in trade after the infrastructure engineering, procurement and construction company has won major wins of new orders worth around 937 crores. So surely keeping an eye on that as well. VRL Logistics up as much as 2.5% in trade after Phillip Capital has actually maintained a buy rating on the stock, as well as they've raised the target price to 340 rupees per share versus 305 rupees previously what they had maintained. And the overall, this is on the back of an inline set of numbers, as well as a continued recovery in the goods segment is something they're quite interested in, and that is why they're maintaining the buy stance on the company. Other than that, let's talk about Dhanasri Tea Industries, which is locked in the upper circuit after the company's board is set to meet on June 23rd to consider the proposal for bonus issue, so keeping the stock abuzz today. Lastly, in losers, we do have LIC Housing Finance, which is tanking in trade, down as much as 2.5% in trade after the profits have fallen by 9.3% on a year-on-year basis, mainly dragged by the higher provision. So that is what is keeping pressure on the stock. And also Manaxia is also in focus, down as much as 8.8% in trade after the profits of the Q4 have actually plunged. The company's Q4 profits are down by 77%. So on the back of the earnings, these two stocks are tanking.